is live and in color. Woo! 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 Slow down! Woo! 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 Woo!
The heavyweight champion of the world, Nature Boy.
Woo!
Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Woo!
We're coming right back.
Woo! 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 Stop! We can't take anymore.
There it is. What's up, everybody?
Woo!
Pew Pew Nation
Hey, hey.
Live, episode 110. Woo! Woo! Just in case. That was
In case you guys didn't get enough woos.
Yeah, you might not have got enough woos.
or if you
so-
just joined us.
Yeah, you
get your
missed the
woo.
woos. If you missed the woos, you got to get the woos.
Woo!
Ugh, a bug just went in my mouth.
You ever seen that reporter that got the bug in his mouth?
So, dude, the thing went right in my mouth, and I swallowed
You guys
it.
want to see a funny video? What? Google a reporter swallows bug.
Oh,
It's pretty
jeez,
funny.
Pete, that's terrible. I don't know what the
Look it
fuck just happened.
You'll like it. Let's see. I'm writing down names, so keep commenting that you're here.
Somebody
That way I
said
get
it's
you.
crackling again.
Shut up.
It is a little bit. I don't know why it does that. It's like right when you turn it on.
I guess we're gonna have to.
All right, nobody go anywhere. We're gonna the
Stop.
mic or the video's gonna freeze for like 2 seconds. Don't go anywhere. There we go. All right, is that better? Let's see if that works now.
All right. Tell us what's up.
Stupid.
Stupid YouTube.
I don't know. YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is.
I
That's
don't-
2
can't
days
call-
in a row.
Can't blame Facebook for
All right,
it.
everybody says better. Boom.
All right, boom.
We got it. We fixed it. We just had to freeze ourselves for a second, and then we'll be good to go, I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe too many woos. Is that it?
It's possible.
Too many
I
woos.
think it's too many woos.
Is it possible to have too many woos?
That's like guns, man. You can, is it possible?
No.
I don't think it is.
No.
I mean, I don't.
No. Not possible. All right, so if you're just joining us, make sure you guys comment on the comment feed here so that we can get your names written down for the giveaways today. We got a whole bunch of stuff to give away, and did you get that thing?
I did.
Where the fuck did you put it? You already lost the giveaway.
I did. I went and grabbed it, and then I got distracted, and I set it down. It's over there. It's around the corner. But, well, it's awesome, and
We'll
when we
get
get
it.
it,
We'll get it in a
I'll
second.
grab it for you.
But we got a bunch of other giveaways as well.
Keep your pants on.
Yeah.
That's what part of the giveaway. It's going to help keep your pants on.
Yeah.
It's the belt.
All right, everybody says it sounds good now. I don't know what the hell. That was weird. But anyway, it is. I called this the aftermath because, man, I'm dragging ass trying to recover from the weekend.
Celebrating too much America.
Dude, I
mean, it's
celebrated. Is that a possibility though? To celebrate too much
like, no,
America?
I don't know.
Like
but,
it's not. I don't think it is, but it is exhausting as hell when you're that American all weekend.
But you know, you were saying your car was blowing out smoke.
Yeah.
I'd stubbed my toe up by my pool. Instead of red blood, came out red, white, and blue.
Red,
I was
white,
like, I knew it! I knew
That's
it!
it. That's how it
4th of
works.
July, I was bleeding red, white, and blue.
That's how it works. I
I was
had
celebrating.
I even had a blue toe from a smoke bomb. So
I have 10 blue toes, and it's not from a smoke bomb.
nope.
It's from my 5-year-old
He
daughter.
blames it on his daughter. I'm pretty sure he painted his own nails.
I don't, but I forget about it sometimes when I go out in public, and then you're like, oh, I did write that down, yep. But yeah, I forget about my toes being painted. because I realized after the fact that she painted them, it's not the stuff that peels off. It's the permanent stuff.
It's the real stuff.
And it doesn't come off.
You're like, oh no.
It's all right.
Either way.
Like when I saw Dennis at the party, he had his red, white, and blue fingers on it. I was showing him my toes. I couldn't have had boots on, but it would have been cool if I could have. But anyway, painting your fingernails is cool, I guess.
So yeah, so we had an insane weekend. I had 3 parties this weekend, and really it was 4 because I was helping set up a party on Friday night, and that turned into a party by itself because you can't help set up a party without having some alcohol and partying a little bit, right? That's how it works. So, yeah, it was ridiculous. So if you missed any of the shenanigans, I'm going to show you guys. We're just going to start right off with this because I lit a lake on fire.
Who doesn't?
And I mean, that's like, so I have this thing that I always say, the most American ever comes out, and that, it's just ridiculous. And this is what it looks like. Not that one. Damn it, wrong one. Hold on. This is what it looks like. It is this one. Boom. That is America right there. Yes, I had a spray tanned American flag on my whole chest and my back. Yep. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's Photoshop. It's Photoshop." No. Hockey tape and some Amazon little stars. I don't know what they're for, but
just spray paint next time. It'll stay forever.
Spray paint. It's a good idea. That's even more
just saying,
American.
like, that's about as American as you're going to get.
That's real American. You get the overspray and shit on your face.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Covered in black,
Yeah.
whatever color you want to do. Spray paint.
That's all that is.
That's all spray paint.
Rhonda was epic. Who's Rhonda?
I don't know, but I want to hear more about this. Tell me more about this story.
Eric, who's Rhonda, and where was I during the Rhonda issues? You got Josh Krakowski on there?
I don't.
What's up, Josh?
Speaking of Josh, I didn't even say hi to him when he was here.
Jack McCarty.
Is it Josh was here?
Josh was here earlier,
yeah.
yep.
I thought he was here.
Josh was here earlier.
I was in my own world.
Well, we had a photo shoot to do and stuff, and it was.
I didn't know he was standing there. I would have said hi, but I was literally, like I said, zoning.
Josh came by earlier, and he dropped off a gift from a Pew Pew Nation fan.
I said, have you ever watched the Smurfs? That's what I said. It's Andy. I said, there's a Smurf that gives away gifts that explode. So I said, it's going to explode on air, and we're going to be like made fun of. So if this explodes,
it could.
Who's the guy that gave it to us?
Jeff Brown.
Jeff Brown.
Jeff Brown.
Jeff,
I haven't seen him come on yet, but if you are on here, Jeff, I know he said that he had some issues getting on. And commenting. So if anybody is watching and having issues, we're not going to open that yet. We'll open it in a minute.
Nope.
But if anybody is having issues commenting, it's because you either don't have a YouTube account or you're not subscribed to my channel. So you have to have a YouTube account and you have to subscribe to the channel. So it takes like 2 seconds to make a YouTube account. Go on to the Pew Pew Nation page, hit the live video, make sure you're subscribed, and you'll be able to find the comments section next to like the thumbs up, thumbs down, and all that stuff. So if you do have issues still, I don't know what to tell you, because that's all I've been able to figure out, and it seems to have worked for most anyway. So, oh, Judy. Judy had more names apparently. Rhonda, Judy, same thing, Eric. So Judy is a blow-up doll. That is Did you see the pictures?
I didn't see the blow. Is she
So
fatty?
Judy-
Is she a fatty patty?
No, she's just this little weird,
Talladega.
weird cheapo blow-up doll.
We had a fatty patty sitting in our lawn chair in Talladega. So,
This was
most people do.
I took Judy for a little kayak ride
Kinda
around
like Rhonda.
the lake.
All right.
It was fun. And then
Any pictures?
Judy found
Any pictures?
there's pictures.
All right.
Stephanie Johnson has pictures of me all over the place. I don't have any on here though. But yeah, Judy's pretty funny. She goes to hockey games all the time.
Oh, is that the one that was at the hockey game?
Yeah, you were there for the hockey game.
All right,
Yeah,
that
that's
hoe.
Judy. That's
That
Judy.
hoe.
That hoe.
That whole bag, she was all over everybody at that game, man. People touching her in all the inappropriate places.
She always wears freedom fatigue stuff
I
too.
know, man. It's all right.
Oh boy.
We
She has my
represent,
name on her
we
back
represent
for some
everybody.
reason. That's weird.
Yeah, it did. It did. I remember that. It was a tramp stamp right across her back.
Yep. Oh boy! So yeah, we did some craziness. So that was this is the most American.
By the way, I have all 10 still, and I didn't blow any off. Nope, all my fingers. Andy's not showing them all, but there you go. And if you have them all, you did
Missing
good.
one.
If you have them all this day, you did good this
I
weekend.
got them all, and I blew a lot of shit
Eyes
up.
are still in my face. I didn't lose any
we
eyeballs.
we had a lake party Saturday that all the major shenanigans went on. I'm all over the internet right now, like the local Facebook pages.
I love the video of the people on the other side of the lake thinking there's a house on fire or
Isn't that
something. It says,
fantastic?
something's on fire.
That's fantastic.
Why is it on fire?
People had no idea, and then we found out that the person that runs the like the Citizens Club, like the Lake Committee or whatever, was pissed off because of the flamethrower. So they're trying to figure out who it was and all this shit.
Well, freaking watch the show.
That's exactly it. I was like, oh, I'll just call them up and tell them. Exactly. What are you going to do? There's nothing illegal.
EPA, there's more pieces of fireworks falling in that lake from the fireworks out there than your little gasoline that burned off the top of the lake.
And didn't do anything. Exactly.
Might have crispied a few fish.
Yeah. So we had that on Saturday, and we'll show you some videos in a second of that. Sunday, we went over to Matt Brennan's house. Matt's on here today. Matt put on
fireworks, by the way.
What's that?
Hates fireworks.
Matt hates fireworks.
Hates them.
Matt is anti-firework.
Anti-firework as it gets, I think. I don't
He's
think there's
so
anybody else out there.
anti-firework that he had to blow them all up.
Pretty much. He hates them one at a time. And he only spent how many months wiring that shit? I'm telling you what, man. I'll tell you what, man. I saw that video. I'm proud to know you, man. You celebrate America.
It was amazing.
Just like the rest of us do. So,
Matt
a little
had
bit more, maybe. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Matt had a 30, I think it was 35 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. I think it was like 35 or 40-minute show, something like that. One of the most epic finales I've ever seen, and honestly is the best fireworks show I've ever seen put on in a backyard. Like, it's not professional show. This is all just wired together and
pretty damn professional. More than that one
38 minutes, that's what it was. And Matt said that you're coming next year, so.
Well, it's about time you invite me.
Yeah, you need to come because it was freaking epic. So we did that. Matty B started the fireworks extravaganza off with the flamethrower to light 80 Roman candles at one time. It was amazing. It was amazing. There was so much America going on. Like, the flamethrower started singing the Star Spangled Banner, I'm pretty sure, at some point. It was epic, yeah.
Shooting red, white, and blue flames.
If you want to see Matt's video of his fireworks, it is on Pew Pew Nation. I was live during his show. It's not the best video because we're so close to the fireworks, but it was a badass video still. So you can check that thing out for sure. And then Monday, the actual 4th, me and my brother put on a show every year. I call it the Pew Pew Extravaganza. That's what we named it this year. We had a ridiculous amount of fireworks, and I set up the best finale I've ever done in my life. Like, I put a lot of work into the finale.
I saw it. Definitely impressive, even on video. Like, so video sucks.
Yeah, video doesn't do anything.
Video sucks for showing anybody anything.
Yeah.
Like Grand Canyon, take pictures, doesn't do anything until you go there, right? But his video is freaking impressive. I was impressed.
So here is this one. Here's my finale. So the video has a couple seconds of us getting the finale ready here, so it's slow, and then here it goes. It's coming. Bam. right, so that is.
Heck yeah.
That was my finale. I spent a lot of time setting that thing up. We do it. Matt does it. He's like all professional and shit. Like he's got it all wired together on like these big boards, and you light one fuse, and the thing goes down the board and lights everything. It's badass. There's no way I have the time or patience to do it. So we go old school, man. I got a torch. My brother has a torch, and we're just like grabbing a firework, throwing it on there, putting the next one on the board while the other one's blowing up in our face. It's freaking awesome. It just screams America the whole time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the fan cakes were cool as hell for sure. Matt said next year we got a drone. I'm gonna drone video Matt's show next year. It's gonna be freaking badass.
Put it right above it. That'd be great.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do actually.
Come down to like stay like just about 50 feet above the highest. You know what I mean? So you're gonna get that one rogue.
Yeah.
Fire
it's
come
gonna
and just,
smoke.
but that would be a badass video, right? Boom! Takes you out.
Smokes the thing.
Wouldn't be worth it though. Those things aren't cheap.
Yeah. Not
cheap.
Not cheap.
Nope.
So last week, we showed you the video teaser of the America video that we made. It is released now, so if you did not see it yet, I figured we would show you today because it is freaking fantastic. It really is. So here is the video that me and Chris and I made for ballisticmag.com, and it's just awesome.
Check it out.
Hey everyone, Andy Grossman here with PEW PEW Nation and ballisticmag.com, and I'm out here celebrating the 4th of July the right way today. With the state of the country this year, I feel it's more important than ever to celebrate our God-given American freedoms. Fireworks, flamethrowers, explosives, bacon, and of course, guns. America. Smell that? So no matter what Washington says, this country's still free. Get out from behind those screens, burn those masks, and celebrate your independence this 4th of July. Stay safe, be responsible, and have some fun.
I don't think he brought him for the shoot either. I think he had that.
Yeah, he definitely
so
did.
all at the end there, all the masks that we were exploding, not a single one of them was left after that explosion. It was all little tiny crispy pieces.
Yeah, they literally vaporized.
And
it was so badass.
It was, and then we were just talking about the fact that you were a little disappointed, maybe, the fact that Mike had that many.
Had that many masks in
his
truck.
Not because he was coming to the shoot ready to blow them up. They were already there because he had them there. So if you're watching, Mike, sorry, I'm making fun of you.
Yeah, you were kind of COVID freakish. Matt said you could see Chris flinching because of the field fire. I just saw it. That's great. Yeah, at the beginning of the video. So what he's talking about, so we talked about it last time. So here watch Chris over on the left side there. He's shooting a flamethrower, the field's on
Hey
fire,
everyone,
and then
Andy
he's like,
Grossman here with
wait,
Pew
I
Pew
can't
Nation,
go put it out because we're
ballisticmag.com.
doing an intro.
And I'm out here celebrating
Anybody
4th
see
of
that?
July.
Anybody
the
see
right
that?
way today.
Hey, fire. But the worst part was, I knew we had one take of this, and I'm looking at the flames like this, and I'm like, shit. So I set the thing down and just ran right through the freaking center of the shot.
The video doesn't do that fire justice because you couldn't see it behind the hill.
No, because it was kind of
The
around a
fire
corner.
behind the hill was like, Chris was like freaking out, and I'm like, it can't be that bad. And I looked over and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna burn the whole freaking 10 acres down that
But
we were on.
it was out pretty quickly, and that smoke did look badass. Too bad we didn't have that part, like the edited part of it, like that we didn't throw into the video. We'll have to show that next week. We'll pull it up, and you guys can see me running around with a fire extinguisher.
Oh man, it's awesome.
Got to live my dream though. You know, every cop's dream is to be a hoser. So I got to be.
Yeah,
I got to be a firefighter for like
Chris
a
the
moment.
firefighter.
Got to save a basement. There's no basements to save out there. Save a field, I guess.
Josh, we have not announced numbers yet, but we got you written down. We'll go through those in a second. So the other, is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay. So Saturday night, we talked about this epic party. This is every year. My friend Scott's house, Scott and Chrysalin. We just go nuts at their house, and it's always like I have to try to outdo myself every year with like the get up, what I'm wearing, and whatever else. And every year people come literally to see what I do. Like they're like, all right, we got to see what you do. So this year, I had the most American ever came out. You guys already saw that, which is was this. It was just so much America. It was 10 pounds of America in a 5-pound bag is what that was. And it was freaking awesome.
I got no room to talk about my 5-pound sack of potatoes. Too many potatoes in that 2.5 pounds.
It was just so awesome. So at the end of the night, they have the fireworks on the lake. It's White Lake Fireworks, and we usually take over the finale because I don't know. The last couple of years, White Lake hasn't done the greatest job, so I can't light a bunch of fireworks on the lake, but I can light the lake on fire. So I did.
Yep,
Here it is.
I'm on.
It's a great scene because
Oh yeah, I should have put those into there. Yeah, there's videos all over from the other side. And this horn that you hear is Eric Johnson's train horn that is portable, and it's amazing. I actually had to make it fire. Look how short those shorts are. Exactly. I should try that next year. Put a GoPro on there. That'd be sweet, actually. Yeah, I like that idea. So this thing just goes and goes
Holy
and
fuck,
goes
that's hot.
and goes. I mean, it's just insane how long this thing went for. And then here's the view from shore. So like my view from right up close where Scott's at on the raft, it just doesn't do it justice. Like look at that, look at how fast. I literally have no hair. I have no hair on my leg. Yeah. Yeah, like look at there's fire everywhere. Yeah, Scott out there. And he's blowing the horn. He's got the horn on the raft. So usually all the boats like honk and stuff. All of them just stopped because we overpowered them all. And they're just like, what in the hell? Yeah, that's his neighbor trying to keep up with us. And I think he had one of those Elon Musk ones and it lasted like 3 seconds. But it's already dead. And that was all he could do. He even called Scott. He was like, dude, I can't keep up. That's insane. Look at this thing. It just keeps going and going. course, if you have a flamethrower on a jet ski, what else would you do but to ride around with a jet ski out and shoot flames all over? It makes perfect sense to me. Well, there's no lights on jet skis, so it's pretty
There's
hard to
plenty of lights. You got to
Yeah.
put it out in front of you. Blast through it. You see
Look
everything?
at this. The whole lake's on fire.
Like light your way.
Oh, it's such a beautiful night. Yeah. I'm an idiot. That's all I can say. I'm just a moron. But it was so worth it.
If you're proud.
I am a proud American. And that is, yep. And I don't care. I could care less. There's so many people that were like, that's stupid. Who would do something like that? Me.
Don't fucking watch. Go back in your house.
That's it.
Watch your CNN. Go back in your house and turn on CNN, bitch.
Streaming Skull Saloon has some video of him
I
shooting
don't
a
have Screaming
flamethrower.
Skull Saloon written down yet.
What the hell? You didn't write
It's
it
the
down?
coolest name here, and I can't even freaking write it down. All right, Screaming Skull, we got you.
Jackson Boar Cowbell Bell less horn. The horn literally interrupts the entire lake. It's so freaking funny. That thing is so loud. It's ridiculous.
Speaking of train owners, I gotta put one on my truck. Definitely.
You should.
Need to just be that guy.
Chris Martin. All right.
I do.
We're going to go through the list real quick for the giveaways and tell you your number. If you are just joining us or haven't commented yet or don't hear your name, then make sure you comment and tell us that so that you can be eligible for the giveaways today.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
go ahead.
All right. Zach West Teamer, 101. Rob Cops, 102. Indiana Pro 2A, 103. Steph Johnson, 104. Eric Johnson, 105. Indy Toad, 762, 106. JJ Rainey, 107. Cliff Scott, 108. Matt Brennan, 109. Mark Rigdon, 110. Moe, 111. Chris Martin, 112. Sarah Yates, 113. Josh Kurkowski, 114. John Ford, 115. Jack McCarty, 116. Josh Smith, 117. Screaming Skull Saloon, 118. And if you didn't hear me, pipe up on Messenger there and let us know. We'll get you written down.
Yep. Throw a comment up so that we know that you're here and we can do some giveaways. Oh, Linus is here.
I want a real air raid horn too. That would be.
Linus wants to hear his name. He wants to hear you say his name. He said.
Linus.
Sounds kinky. I don't know what he's into. That's weird.
Hear Chris say my name. Fuck you, Linus. Linus Cernakis.
Cernakis. He's
Is that right? Am I close?
Cernoscus.
Cernaphagus. Cernaphagus. Linus. Was I close even? Or did I fucking botch it like his...
Lean-ass Cerniascus.
Lean-ass Cernaskis.
Oh, you gotta get my dad on there, Steve Grossman.
Oh, hey. Let him too.
Oh, hey.
Pipe it up later.
He said, no, but it's all good. I don't even know how to say Linus's name, and I
You
work
can't
for
even
him
ask
pretty
me how to
much.
tell
Yeah,
us
how do you,
say it.
how do you say it?
Tell us
Can
how
you say it
it
out loud right
Say
now,
it-
Linus?
Type it out loud for us, Linus. I want to hear how you say it.
Oh, all right. Let's give something away real quick, and then we'll get into some other
All right.
shit. Oh, Alan Garrett. We got to get him on there. 121, Alan.
And Steve, you're 120. Linus, you're 119.
Lion ass is what Chris Martin said. Boom. Chris Martin's got it. He's got the pronunciation down.
Lion ass.
All right, so we got, what do we got? 121 is Alan. You got my dad. You got
Yep.
Linus. You even spelled his name wrong writing it. It's right there.
I didn't look at it. Instead of an A, I used a U. Linus. Shut up.
Ooh, man. All right.
I'll be honest, that's the first time I've ever probably written the name
Linus.
Linus down.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to know it doesn't have a U in it? Ain't no effing phone.
Oh, yeah,
What are you talking
120.
about?
We got 121 is the number.
Yep.
All right, so we got 121 on here. All right. So, Oh, classic drivers dailies on here too.
122.
122. I'm adding 122 to the list on here. 122. All right, so let's give away. You don't have that thing here.
Oh, I can go grab it.
All right, you go grab that. We'll give away a little mag pouch real quick. All right, so we're going to do, we haven't given one of these away in a while, and I found a couple more in my office, so we're going to do a couple. So these are these Magpul. They're waterproof bags. These things are freaking awesome. If you kayak, boat, whatever, even just at the range, if you're out in the rain or something like that, just protects all your stuff, keeps it all nice and dry. The volume pouch, the Magpul DACA volume pouch. So these things are badass. So we're giving one of these away today to one lucky winner. Classic Cars, we got you. You're 122. Sorry if we didn't say that. So here we go. Let's switch it over to the other screen that's not working. Why are you not working? There, now you're working. All right, there it is. Look at how beautiful I am in that picture. That's why my toes blew. The smoke bomb. All right, so we got 122 names on there. We're going to shuffle it up. Linus, since we picked on you so much, you get to pick a number 1 through 10 for us. And this is for the Magpul volume pouch. Waterproof pouch for Magpul. Linus, pick a number. He said 7, so we're going to shuffle this bad boy 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We ready?
Ready.
We're spinning.
Spin that.
Bam.
Let's go.
First spin of the day. Look at it, I'm getting dizzy on there. Keep going. Where's it going to stop?
Nobody knows.
It'd be funny if it stops on Linus. It actually might. It's getting kind of close to that one.
Line ass.
121. Is Alan Garrett? No. Might go to 110. Mark Rigdon's 110.
Or Moe.
Nope. Past her. It's going to stop at 110, I think. Mark Rigdon. Congratulations, Mark. You got yourself the Magpul DACA volume pouch. It's kind of a mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
But it's awesome. Those things are sweet. I love those things. All right. Magpul. I got to write that down. Mark Rigdon. Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
Chris Martin said, "Dang it, Mark, you lucky son of a gun." All right. So, what else happened this weekend? What did you do this weekend? I had a really busy weekend, obviously. So,
Well, I stopped by Scott's on Saturday.
that's right, you did.
Sat out for a little while, and we had to get home, and pretty much hung out by the pool. Set off a bunch of fireworks.
Yeah.
Almost burned our woods down.
Nice.
Because
I
I bought this thing called the Spartan Finale, and it's a 500 shot case. Comes in two of them. You split it in half. You get 225 and 225, and it angles them off on angles like that. And I didn't realize how much of an angle it went off on, so I put it in our cul-de-sac towards the edge where the woods are.
Went right into the tree.
Needless to say, it was hitting into the, like it was not above the trees. It was going right through the trees and exploding in the trees. And so instead of enjoying the first 225 shots, I was pretty much getting smacked in the back and yelled at by my wife, telling me I'm going to burn the entire subdivision down. And I honestly was not even slightly concerned even about the trees or anything. It's a swamp.
Yeah.
So it's literally underwater
Yeah,
on the
it's not
ground.
gonna-
I'm not worried about that. And maybe it just blow up the tops of the trees off a little bit, but it was really only that one row, so it was only about 25 shots maybe that hit the trees. Maybe 25, maybe 50. I don't know,
Maybe
it's quite,
50.
maybe 50.
Maybe 200. who
Maybe.
knows?
But it was a lot. But it was freaking awesome though. And then so the next one I moved it into the center of the cul-de-sac on the other side, and it was pretty epic. And I was laughing the whole time it was going off because my neighbor, 2 doors down, his dog shits in my yard. One year complained, said that my fireworks were all over his deck. Cause I said to him, "Hey, your dog shit in my yard." He goes, "Yeah, thanks for all that shit all over my deck, man, from the fireworks." I'm like, "I didn't set any fireworks off. There's a guy down the street who always does." So as this is going off and they're angling towards his house, I'm just kind of laughing in the back, going, "Oh, they're all going to be all over his deck now. He's going to be pissed at me again." Freaking fireworks, man.
Good.
Actually, the wind was blowing towards my house, and it's funny because they're in my pool. I didn't give a shit. Turn the vacuum on.
It's the freedom sprinkles.
It's freedom sprinkles. You're right.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Rains
So
from the
that was it.
burning paper and gunpowder raining from the sky. It's freedom
And
sprinkles.
then I bought some 5-inch mortars, which I love them and at the same time fear them to death. Because when that thing launches, it's like, you're like, it seems slow motion going up, and like you just watch it.
That was my finale. Had 24 of those things in
At
there.
once, yeah, I couldn't imagine.
I had them all wired together. It was badass. I've never done that before. Matt actually showed me how he did it. I had them all wired together, and then they went into one wick. So I just lit the one wick, and that went up, and then they all split. It was bad. It was even cooler when you're standing right next to it, and you light that, and it splits into 4 wicks, and it just goes, boom, this big flare of fire from all the wicks burning. You're like, whoa, God, it's going to go so fast. It just sounded like a machine gun. Like I wanted to sit there behind it and just like, it's just so awesome. It's literally just like thump, 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 thump. It was freaking awesome.
It was cool. Yeah, we blew a lot of shit up, barbecued. It was a perfect weekend for weather-wise. I mean, it was hot enough to be out, in the pool and like enjoy it, not being cold. Getting out and being cold. So it was a nice weekend for that. So no complaints from me.
It was good.
Celebrated America.
We did.
And I didn't even hear about the shooting.
Yeah, I was
until the night of. My wife asked me something, and I was like, I didn't hear about it. So didn't even hear about it till the end of the day.
Yeah. So if you guys didn't hear about it,
it's kind of like a segue.
Yeah, it is. That's how we do things.
Oh, wasn't planned.
I know, but it works out every time. Every time, it's like we do this sometimes.
Yeah, once in a while.
110 times. If you didn't hear about this shooting, is some nut job on the 4th of July in a parade in Illinois decided to shoot up the parade and killed, 7 people now? I think is what it was up to. Something like that. And then, of course, the politicians, they do their thing, and they're all talking about gun reform, and we got to bring back the assault weapons ban and all this other stuff. It's ridiculous. Chris will get all fired up here about it.
I'm already biting my lips.
See? Say it.
Nah, it is. It's sick and sad. Like I was saying earlier, blood's still dripping down the walls, and they're already talking about taking guns away from legal gun owners, people that have not. I mean, they're calling. People can say, "Oh no, he's a legal gun owner." Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, why was somebody like? I don't have it up on the screen. I don't know if we're going to put it up on the screen or not. But his history with law enforcement, from coming to his house for attempted suicide, or they took all of his knives out of his house at some point in time. He's been talking about shooting up massive.
He literally had this whole thing mapped out on his Facebook for
and he's
weeks.
been talking about it. And then, I don't know how true any of this if it is. I heard it on the news, but the father, helped him obtain his purchase permit in Illinois to buy the guns that he bought 4 of between 2019 or 2020, 2021, whatever they were. He bought them. And this is during all that time. It's like you've got all this interaction with law enforcement. He's obviously nuts. And, I mean, you look at his pictures, profile, who he is, and stuff. It's not a gun problem, people. It's a mental health issue.
Well,
And this guy, honestly, he couldn't have been given any more red flags. Is what they call them, red flags. He couldn't have put up any more red flags that there was going to be a shooting. It's the same thing with all the other. We were talking about the other ones. The one that was here in Oxford.
Yep.
Same thing. Dad and mom buy the freaking kid a gun. He goes to school. He draws on a piece of paper, bloody drawings, and he's going to shoot up the school. He goes into the office. They sit and talk to him with the gun in the backpack that the dad bought him. Like, there's a pattern here, and it's not the gun. It's okay. Yeah, there's guns in all of them, but it's not the guns that are killing the people. It's the crazy people
and shitty parenting.
And shitty parents. So like,
that's what me and Chris were talking about before the
take
show.
away the parents.
Like, he was going through. Chris was going through verbally some of these shootings, and like, there's the same thing here, and I was like, Chris, do you realize what all of these have in common? Garbage parenting. That's what they all have in common. Start raising your fucking kids. That's it. Like, if you raise your kids right,
I mean, if you got
this stuff doesn't happen. If you raise your kids right, they don't look like that guy that shot up the freaking Illinois parade.
And you'll see, it's not. He's a fucking whack job. He's whacked.
He is.
It
was ridiculous.
And the fact that he was even verbalizing some of this, you've been to any psychological class, it's like almost there. It's like a cry for help. He's hoping somebody would, like it's a lot of times people like attempted suicides. It's not, and when they do it, a lot of times they say, "Oh man, they were only attempting it, and they actually went through with it, and it was an accident because they didn't get discovered." A lot of that is just cries for help. I don't know about this with this, but it's like this guy is crying for help. He's nuts.
He's nuts, and it's shitty parenting, and that's that. Honestly, I think that parents should be punished. They need to be. Like, if you are that bad of a parent,
like the dad, if the dad truly did have a part in this whack job purchasing firearms, he needs to be charged as an accessory and be charged to the full.
Yep. To
the full. I don't care if they give the kid death. I don't know. He doesn't have death, but if they could, he'd be just a part of that in my book. I'd sign him right up for that, to be right there with him. Throw the book at him, man. It's the parents that are like. If it wasn't for that douchebag dad, the kid wouldn't have been able to buy the guns.
Nope. That's it. 100%.
Saying.
And
whatever that dad's name is, a big F you to you for doing that shit. You got what, parents? Two parents of a 2-year-old that were taken out. Some, I don't know all their names, but all innocent people
just trying to celebrate their freedom.
And then you get some asshole. It's funny because my wife asked me, because obviously I'm always on alert anywhere we go. It sucks that you have to be. You're at a parade, you're looking for cars now after the one dude ran down the car parade.
Yeah.
My wife asked me, she's like, so when you went to that parade, were you even looking on roofs? I'm like, I always look on fucking roofs.
Yeah.
And like, well, it doesn't matter. I wasn't expecting anything where we're in a subdivision kind of apartment. So we weren't even on the main downtown part. We're kind of behind Kroger over there.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even I wasn't at that point in time, but I don't know. It's just something I've never really given it that much thought. Expecting some dude to be sniping people off of roofs.
It's just crazy.
And then now you got it. Now it happened. You're gonna have more people dressing like women, going up on roofs.
Yeah. Yep.
Copycat shit.
Yep. Nut jobs with shitty parents.
Yep.
And I guarantee you, look back, there's not one of these mass shootings. We'll put them in quotes because they call everything a mass shooting now. That those people had parents that are still in their lives or that didn't fail them. That's it. That's all there is to it. So, it's ridiculous. Screaming Skull Saloon said the footage of his mother, she looks like a Looney Tune. I didn't see the footage of his mother, did you?
No. Honestly, I don't even care.
I don't care either.
I don't even
she
care.
is a Looney Tune.
I don't even care to see him.
She raised that.
I don't care to see him. I don't care to see any of it. I don't want to.
Chris Martin said he saw some of his YouTube videos and was definitely nuts, and I believe he was thinking about this for years. So they said that over the last couple weeks, he's literally mapped it out on Facebook. People have alerted the authorities of it, and they did nothing about it at all.
So now, wait a minute. Now we hear all this information. Now we got a failure on the level of the parents. Everywhere else, and then now you're getting into law enforcement's been alerted of the fact there's going to be a shooting at the parade. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know any how.
I don't know all the
let's
details,
let's just say they did failure. I mean, you failing. Why is there so many failures going on? It's almost like it's intentional.
Yep.
And that runs in the back of my mind. I know it probably runs in the back of your guys' mind too. The left and the crazy Democrats that want to take your guns away, almost in my mind, are willing to create these situations. Am I saying that they pay these people to go do it? No, but is it possible? Fuck, who knows nowadays? It's crazy enough people out there that they would do that, but it just seems like these types of situations, when they happen, it's just they're smiling from ear to ear.
Yep. And they're just, it's like the bullets are still flying and these politicians are talking. And it's like, it's just, you're right though, it is, it's weird. It's like Kamala Harris was in Chicago for the 4th and did a press conference immediately after the shooting. It's like, I don't know.
Well, here's another weird thing. So I'm on my fishing trip and I don't have any news, nothing. I get back and Brian might have said something. Hey, did you hear about the mass shooting? My wife said, "Did you hear about the mass shootings?" I said, "No." She said, "Yeah, there's two different ones throughout in wherever." I said, "Well, let me guess. New York, California." It was New York, California.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then not that I'm saying that was, but they have this narrative. They seem to me every time there's any sort of a shooting going on, especially if it involves an AR-15 and a white dude, crazy young white dude, it's perfect. But if you have anything else, if it's not an AR and it's a different race and it doesn't fit the narrative, it doesn't hit the news, which is like, so all the other shootings, and the same thing that happened with the car that drove down the middle of the street in, was it not Kenosha, but wherever it was,
last year.
that got dropped real quick and it became a car that lost control, not a crazy person that ran over a bunch of people on the roadway.
A bunch of people, and he didn't just run from
if
a drug deal.
If that doesn't just go to show you what the media's narrative is, I mean, they take the stories and they mold it into what they want you to believe. And the problem is, half of our country, and I hope it's not half, I hope it's left, half of our country is so fucking stupid that they watch CNN, they believe what they want, and they listen to Dr. Fauci, they listen to these people, and they take it as gospel. I have some in my own family. My own family members do that shit, and it's like, and they're the ones that are still sitting at home with their masks on right now, watching CNN.
Yep.
But it's sad though. It's sad because they're so afraid. The fear porn that has been fed to them, daily on the news. That's what's freaking, making them.
Yep. And that's it. And that they literally are just, they're that. And I hate to say it, but they're that weak-minded that they can't think for themselves. And I see it so many times, like with people, just the stuff that people spew on social media and stuff, and it's just like, you literally just listen to a CNN reporter, and then you just verbally spewed exactly what he said, and somehow that is the truth. Because you said it was the truth, that's the truth.
I mean, and here's the thing, speaking of truth, the fact that we have these fact checkers out there, the fact that,
oh my
and
God.
the thing is, if you don't realize at this point, if it's being fact checked as being proven wrong, and it's fucking 100% true.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the thing, is it's almost like when I see something that's fact checked, I investigate it even. I want to read more about it, because I see if Facebook's taking the time to tell me that it's not true, well, I want to find out why.
Yeah.
And that just, in my mind, that I laugh at that shit. But if the people don't have enough common sense to figure that shit out, I don't know what we're going to do. Burn as a country. But hopefully enough people out there have enough common sense where they can figure this shit out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think there are more of us that have common sense than there are of the ones that don't. It's just
we just don't
us,
control the media.
We don't control the media, so we don't hear that. And you have to kind of search for it, actually. And I think a lot of us stay quiet because they don't want to deal with the bullshit.
Well, it's like
getting canceled
like
and doing all this crap.
Aaron Lewis. Am I the only one? I'm not the only. I can't be the only one sitting there watching the news going, what the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
So I know I'm not the only one. And that's, shit.
Yeah, we're not the only ones, that's for sure. No, you guys aren't the only ones.
No. But
we're here for you.
But red flags, I mean, the fact of the matter is, what we're trying to say is, every single one of these shootings, none of them were like, oh my gosh, I didn't see it coming. Like not a one of them. Like nobody had a clue.
Yeah.
They were quiet. Nobody. It was totally unsuspecting. The person never killed a fly.
Yeah. No, every one of them
perfectly, absolutely normal.
Well, then you look at the pictures. I mean, look at the dude's mugshot. It's like,
and every single one of them has crazy eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to know what are crazy eyes, people have crazy eyes.
Go look
at somebody. Those people, you look at crazy people, they're crazy looking. Every single one of those people that did it, and that was what Tucker was talking about it last night too. Every single mass shooting was on some form of drug, from like Adderall or some other form of, I don't know the names of the drugs, but anyway, but they were all on these drugs for ADHD, ADD. Every single one, back to Columbine. to Sandy Hook. He went through it last night. Go pull up Tucker, watch him from last night. He talks about the whole deal. But every single one of them was on some form of drug that's from Pfizer. You know, every single one of them was. So is it a drug problem? No, it's not a gun problem.
Yeah.
But they don't want to look at that. They don't want to bring that up. They don't want to talk about that.
They don't.
It's just
It's guns.
mean,
It's
big,
guns.
bad, black
It's guns.
assault rifle.
Yep.
Fully automatic, semi-automatic.
Yeah.
AR 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And they don't know.
Guns of war. That's what they are.
Lung blasters.
Lung
blowers,
no, those ones are
9 millimeters.
decapitators.
Oh, that's right.
223s.
Yes.
So J.J. Rainey said that he was being watched by law enforcement, is what he heard. And again, I don't know a lot about it because honestly, I don't even look this stuff up that much because as you guys know, I won't say these guys' names because I'm not going to popularize. I'm not going to make them look like I care. Like I don't care. I hope this guy rots in jail. I hope he just freaking gets smoked in prison, honestly. Matt Brennan said he was
Not
dressed.
after he dropped the soap a few times.
Yeah, Matt Brennan said he was dressed as a girl. Go figure. His
Think about,
dad.
you know what's but the thing about that, Matt, that scares me. Like, so I saw that, and in my mind, I'm thinking, fucking smart. Because if you think about it, nobody's looking for a woman running from a shooting. Every one of them's been a white. I don't know, but 90% of them been a white young male.
Yeah.
So him doing that kind of scared me because I was thinking it's the same thing with the copycat shit.
Yep.
Because now you got, like, it takes your opportunity to catch the guy who just did it down a lot. So now you got that aspect. Everybody's going to be looking for everybody running. I guess look for the weirdo running. You probably just stop some weird dude wearing a dress and just happened to be down at the parade.
So Chris Martin said, this is interesting. He said his dad ran for office and the mayor knew him as a kid, so the family had connections, and maybe that's why nothing was really done. Again, I don't know if that's true, but I'm just reading the comments.
But I'll
here,
tell you what, the city that this is, Highland Park, Illinois. I guess the news said it was the city where they filmed Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, really?
So that gives you an idea of the housing that's there. It's not a lower income area. It's probably like around in Michigan here, probably like our Bloomfields and like the shores areas around here, like a bigger house and stuff like that. But yeah, it does happen. It does happen when the judges know people with money. There's influence. I don't know if these people had money or not. Who knows? But if they do know people, it is a lot of who you know more than what you know in areas.
Matt Brennan said, red flags. I would have never sold that little shit a gun. I would have made up some bullshit about the computer down or sent him away. So it's actually a good point. So I help out at Not Just Guns once in a while. Like actually working the store. Like I don't run background checks for them, but I know how all that system works because I do have an FFL and stuff, and I have to run background checks on people. And I've watched Not Just Guns literally just turn people away. Like, no, they don't have to sell a gun to anybody. So if they don't feel comfortable with the situation or something seems off, they'll turn them away. That's
Well, it's
it.
like when I was there, the guy gave us back. It was like the second, third time he was back.
Yeah.
And it's like the story changed. Like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, there was
And
one.
they didn't even flinch. It was like, just get the hell out of here. Go away.
And usually when they say that, the people don't argue.
No.
Because they know that they're going to get either denied or they're doing something illegal or whatever. There was somebody trying to make a straw purchase, which is, if you don't know what a straw purchase is, it's when you buy a gun for somebody that can't buy a gun. It's against the law. It is against the law, whether the media wants to tell you that or not. But somebody was trying to make a straw purchase, and they made it super obvious. I mean, it was something going on. It was definitely some weird stuff going on, and they denied the background check. They said that it came back delayed, which bought them the time to do anything. But those people just literally ran out the door right when it was delayed. Done. See ya. They were out of there. Oh nope. I don't want any questions asked. We're out of here. Didn't ask any questions about anything. So you know what was going on. We got to add Buck.
Buck.
And I thought I just saw somebody. EJ. Do we got EJ Bond there? And Generations to Hunt podcast.
Buck. EJ or AJ?
EJ.
Bug. And
Generations to Hunt. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. This stuff is just ridiculous, and these politicians. I mean, that's all they do is sit there and oh, we gotta bring back the assault weapons ban and do this. Nobody needs these guns and this and that.
Big
It's
F
like,
you
yeah,
guys.
just shut the fuck up.
I'm tired of it. And that's the thing. It's almost sickening. It's like because they use these like the way that they use them in order to go after the gun. It's like a gun grab, and they it's like any politician take a tragedy and don't let it go to waste.
Yep. So Screaming Skull Saloon, which I still love saying that name.
Yeah.
We got the best name. He said the parents, and this is a good point. This is exactly right on. Parents just want to drug them up and send them to their room to play video games or be on the net all day and night. They don't want to talk to them. And that's the problem, honestly, with a lot of this. There's so many kids that just sit on the electronics nonstop. I freaking hate electronics. I hate them.
They suck.
Like, Colton will be on his tablet for a little bit, and then I'll just fucking snap. Be like, get the fuck off your tablet, go outside, do something. Go freaking kill a frog or something. I don't care what you do, just go do something. Like, and
with a stick.
yeah, do something. Yeah, like Parker in here, poke the dead caterpillar with a stick.
My wife was grossed out. Somebody stepped on a big caterpillar. It was gross, and she's like, "Ew!" So I grabbed a stick and told my 5-year-old, "Here, poke it." So she's over there, intrigued by it.
Yeah, but that's what kids need to do.
And that's why my
like,
5-year-old will pick up a toad, a salamander, snakes even, which I kind of told her not to because we have Massasaugas, which are rattlers, which they're around my house.
Yeah.
So I don't let her touch the snakes, but she would.
Oh, yeah.
Salamanders,
she would.
bugs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she don't care.
Even she'll ask me, "Dad, is that a bee?" No, and then she'll be like, it doesn't. She'll look at it like it's. She doesn't care. Same thing, poking dead shit with a stick. That's what kids should do.
But that's what they should do. They need to get outside and do
Scuff
stuff.
your knees up.
If
fall
your
down,
kid's
fall out of
having
a tree.
If your kid's having issues, talk to them. Don't hide it. Like, that's the problem. Is these parents wanna, and I've seen it with friends of mine before, that they wanna act like everything is perfectly fine, and they lie to themselves. Like I had a friend who I know isn't watching this podcast, but we don't really talk anymore anyway. But she used to tell the doctor her son was way underweight. Like, he was, and kids have deficiencies, like they do, and you have to feed them special diets and stuff. And she'd lie about like his development and stuff at the doctor's office because she wanted, like, I don't know if she just wanted him to not have issues, but like the kid had a little bit of an issue. So like he's fine. It's not like he had like mental issues or anything like that.
She's saying he's good when he's not.
When he's not
so
good.
The opposite of Munchausen syndrome, where they say they're trying to make their kids saying that their kid's sick all the time. So
Yeah.
she's trying to say he
Yeah,
is sick, but he's not sick.
Yeah, and it was fucked up because it was like no, the doctor needs to know what is going on because that's the point of the checkup. If he's not where he should be, you can put him on a special diet or, get him whatever help they need and depending on the situations and stuff. And just do it. Like, stop lying to yourself just to try to get out of it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's all it boils down to is that parenting is work. You've got 3 kids. I only have 1 kid. It's a freaking lot of work. Like,
3 kids at 3 different schools.
yeah, you got
I got
really
one in high school,
crazy.
one in middle school, and one in elementary school.
It's a good thing you don't work.
9 to
But
5.
that's-
I guess you could say I don't have a 9 to 5
He's in his pool every day. Don't let him.
on my laptop. Got a waterproof laptop.
Yeah. But it's true though. I mean, it's just parent your freaking kids. It really boils down to that. Parent your kids. Beat your kids' asses, as my wife just said. Beat their
You're not
asses
their
once in a
friend.
while. You're not their friend. Guess what? You beat them up. You take something away. You piss them off. They're gonna. I hate you. You're the worst ever. Guess what? They still love you 10 minutes later, and they're gonna understand what's going on, and they're gonna learn from those issues, from those mistakes. That's how they learn. You learn from making mistakes. You can't learn by always winning, always getting a trophy, never having lost anything. This whole new everybody wins a trophy type of deal, and don't hurt anybody's feelings. No, hurt their fucking feelings. If your kid's not as good as the other kid, it's because the other kid worked harder. So guess what? Your kid needs to learn to lose. Colton's first karate tournament was the greatest lesson of all time. He got his ass kicked at this tournament because he didn't work hard. He has never stopped working harder than everybody else in his karate class because of that tournament. Because he didn't want to do that again. He wanted a medal. All the other kids were getting medals. He didn't get a medal that first tournament because he didn't deserve it. He didn't work hard. He needed to work harder, get better, and then he could get medals. Now he gets all kinds of medals because he works his ass off.
See, everything we're talking about is common sense.
It's all common sense, but nobody
it's
has
gone
it
out the
anymore.
window because you get these crazy whack jobs that, like you said, everybody needs a trophy, everybody wins, everybody's equal. No, we're not equal.
We're not.
I'm different than you, and there's
Yeah.
some women out there that'll beat my ass and kick my ass, but it doesn't mean that like they can't be a fireman or a policeman. Sorry, I'm using the word policeman or fireman. But there are some dudes that can't do the job either because they're little freaking pussies.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? But overall, yeah, everybody's. It's just stop trying to make everybody the same. That's what it seems
That's
like.
it.
It's like they're
Stop-
trying to make everything
exactly.
the same.
Stop trying to make everybody the same, and if
And-
somebody
and-
has a little bit of thought that they're not who they are,
Well, that's
then beat their ass till they realize who they are, because that's what needs to happen. Because I'm sorry, but we're kind of getting off the subject
Yeah.
here a little bit, but I don't care because it all rolls together. Is this dude's dressed as a girl, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, a normal person doesn't dress as a girl. A normal guy does not dress as a girl. A normal girl dresses as a girl. Normal guys don't dress as women. That's all there is to it. So if your son starts wanting to dress like a woman, get him fucking help. Because he needs help.
Something's disconnected up top here.
It's not,
or
something's
whatever.
not right. Stop allowing him to watch the news. Maybe that'll help. Like,
Because if you guys so let's just go back 40 years. You didn't have all these people that were transgendered and thinking in my mind, it's my opinion, it's a way to fit in. Just like back when I was, you had your burnouts, as we call them.
Yep.
If you didn't fit in with the jocks or the geeks or the band dudes or this, you were a burnout. You had long hair and wore leather and smoked cigarettes outside. You know what I mean? It's like that was. But now it's like, well, I'm going to be a lesbian. That's what's cool. I think it's trendy. It's almost like it seems like because there can't be that many because it wasn't like that 40 years ago.
Well,
It
and
just
that's the
seems-
thing.
It
So
seems
when
like trendy.
So when all this stuff started to get, the trends started to come out of lesbians and transgenders and all this bullshit, did you notice that it's all the young generation? This isn't like 40 and 50-year-olds,
because
like
they're-
all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's okay to do this now?
No, Disney.
No,
Disney's
because-
pumping it into our kids.
Exactly,
right from the
because it's
beginning,
such a
man.
disconnect. If it was a normal thing in our society and we just had been shunning it forever, then all those 30, 40, 50-year-olds would have been coming out and saying, oh, I've been transgender the whole time. It's not what happened.
We're
None of that
fucking-
happened.
We're our not me, but our society is programming our kids to think that they're be whatever they want to be.
Yep.
And it's just creating a freaking mass society of whack jobs, and they'll probably join Antifa and they'll be in there burning down the city and now that shit with Roe v. Wade. Surprised that cities haven't burned down from that shit yet.
So Rob said, I parent my kids. I have 2 sons that are on those meds and currently in a mental hospital for help, so I don't want to hear that shit about all parents. And it's not all parents, Rob.
No.
Because the difference between you and what we're talking about, Rob, is that you seeked help for your children that needed the help. And I pray that they get the help that they need. That's awesome that you got them the help. That means that you did your job as a parent. You can't always prevent something like this. Some kids need meds. Some kids need that stuff.
Absolutely.
And that's fine. But Rob, you're doing the job that you should be doing because you got them the help. It's the parents that want to hide this shit and act like everything, little Johnny's fine, even though he's showing these issues. That's the parents that are the problem. That's the issues right there. Buck said I built a motocross track to keep them outside. I hate the electronics. I hate them too, man. Matt Bryan said we rode bikes. We rode our bikes miles all over town growing up. Build bike tracks, jumps. Never sat inside and played video games until it was late, time to come inside. Same with
Or
us.
raining or
Yeah, the same with us, man. We were out all day long on our bikes. It was ridiculous. My dad said he tried to beat my ass, but I had a rubber butt. He always tried to spank me and shit, but I couldn't. I have buns of steel. That's all it is. Maybe my dad's just a pussy. I don't know.
Gotta learn how to hit harder.
Generations to Hunt said, "Isn't it frowned upon to tell other kids they suck asking for a friend?" I don't think it's frowned upon. I tell kids they suck all the time.
Suck.
Screaming Skull Salute said, if you watch CNN yourself, please get help now.
That's a good start.
Generations to Hunt. He said, don't forget Bruce Jenner. He was the only one out of those other generations that came out and did that shit. And now he's even being canceled because they found out he's a Republican.
That's what I mean. It doesn't.
That's the best part.
It has
they were
nothing.
like, oh my God, he's our hero. We're going to make him Woman of the Year. And we're going to do all this shit.
If transgendered people became Republicans and gun owners and freaking patriotic people, all of a sudden they would be hated by the left as well. It's all. It doesn't matter. It fits their narrative. Tired of it.
It is. It's crazy. Yeah, Bruce Jenner is that cracks me up. They're like, oh, he's a hero. He did all this, did that. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna go work for Fox News. And they're like, oh, we can cancel Bruce Jenner. He's not Caitlyn anymore. He's Bruce now. And he's a terrible person. The left is so fucked up.
What's even more fucked up is just our society, our media trying to normalize all this shit. The fact of the matter is, what we have last year, the Woman of the Year was a man, the Admiral, whatever. There was all kinds of awards given to all men who are pretending to be women.
Yeah,
that's all it is. Like, and then I think there was one swimming group that decided to ban the dude from swimming against the women there. But I mean, it's absolutely asinine and pure stupidity. And like the people that think that it's okay for these guys to be swimming with these women, if you think that's okay, something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with it.
It's a dude.
Men are different than women. That's all there is to it.
It is, and I don't care who you are. I mean, if the fact that he was the last place in the men's division comes now, he's the first place in the women's division. Yeah. I mean, it's sad. I don't even know how it makes me feel. It's almost like I'm just like, I don't even know what it is. Like it's an anger, and it's like a just pure dumbfounded. Like, what the hell is going on with these people?
It's
like,
crazy.
What makes them think that any of this is absolutely okay?
Yeah, it's just a crazy.
Back to
crazy
mental health issues.
Josh Smith said, "Take my girls fishing, play board games with them all the time." Good. That's what you need to do. I need to go fishing soon. I haven't gone fishing hardly enough this year. Stephanie Johnson said, "Kids nowadays think they are owed everything. No, you want something, you work your ass off for it and earn it. It's stupid." Bowie said the Sandhill Cranes need to be fed. Jeez, Pete.
Bowie.
Her fucking Sandhill Cranes.
Coach.
Buck said, remember that movie with Johnny Knoxville, The Ringer? Same shit, basically. It's exactly. Fuck you, the man.
God,
Buck, you're the man. I love that movie. Such a great movie.
But you can't knock Johnny Knoxville for wanting to be. If he wants to identify like that, then people in our society should let him, right?
Have you seen the shit he did on Jackass? He pretty much was.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, so if people can identify as a woman,
as whatever,
then why can't he identify as a mentally handicapped person?
Yeah, I identify as the most American ever.
There you go.
Fuck it.
Fuck all of you.
Yeah.
Give something away.
Let's give something away. Who wants to win something? That is a box.
What's in there?
It says it's U.S. made. Keep it local. That is a box that will keep your pantalones up.
What this here
Boom.
is.
Oh, I love this color.
So Grip 6 is an American-made company. They make belts. These are aluminum, and they are awesome in the way that they work. If you can, go look them up on YouTube, how they work. But anyway, this belt goes through here. There's instructions there, because when you got it, you'd be like, even now I'm thinking, all right, am I putting this in right? Yes.
So it's crazy how these things work, though.
And then it just goes around, and then when you put it on, put it through your belt loops. It just comes through the backside and it lays flat against your body on the inside. So there's like nothing to pinch you there, and it holds tight. It won't come undone. You can pull as hard as you want. As I do it whacks you in it. You can pull as hard as you wham, hit Andy in the face. But no, I'm wearing ours. This is our design. You can only get this Eagle from us. You can't get it anywhere else. And it's exclusive to Freedom Fatigues, and we're giving one away tonight. So you get a nice, it's like a gunmetal gray almost. They call it navy, but it's not.
It's not really, yeah, it's like gunmetal gray. I like the
Kind
color.
of has like a.
I wouldn't call that navy.
No, maybe it's the lighting that we're under. I
It
don't
might
know. It's hard
be,
to say because
yeah.
I got this bright light in my face.
Yeah.
But we can give this away to some lucky winner tonight.
All right, let's do it. Who do we got? We added some people, so let's make sure we got everybody here.
Up to 125.
Yeah, so we had 120, I think, Classic Drivers Daily was 122, Bucks 123, EJ is 124, and Generations to Hunt 125. So if you did not get a number yet, make sure you let us know. Mark Rigdon's on top of it here with number 4 to mix it up. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to add, let's sort there, and I got to add these numbers real quick. Oh, so far away. So 125.
They do have a pretty funny ad.
They have an
The
awesome
one, the
ad.
one with the badger. If you
Yeah,
guys can
we've
find that
played
one
it. We've played it on
if
here
you
before.
find that one on YouTube, guys. Look it up. It's pretty funny.
It is. All right. So here we go. We're gonna give this thing away. And Josh Krakowski, I did not forget about my gift. It's right here. We're gonna do it in just a second here. I was hoping that Jeff would join us, so that's I was kind of waiting to see if he was coming on. But we'll see if he comes on while we're doing this last
I think
giveaway.
he
Maybe
might be here, but
he might. And he
But
might not
we
be able
don't
to
know, so
comment.
we're
So,
kinda
Josh, let me know
waiting
if
to
you
see.
know if he's here or not. But I
if he is,
will
then
do that right
we'll
after.
grab it and open it up right away, so we don't have.
Yeah.
Wait.
He's here, but just can't comment as far as I know. Okay.
Okay,
So
we haven't forgotten about
yeah.
it. We just wanted to
So
make
we're
sure
gonna
we
do this after the giveaway. So here we go. We're gonna shuffle this bad
we
boy.
should give him a number too. Then if he's here, he can come in.
That is true.
But we don't really know.
I don't know if he's here though. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. So let's shuffle this 4 times. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And are we ready?
Ready.
Ready. Boom. This is for the Grip 6 American-made
Belt
belt
and
from
buckle.
freedomfatigues.com. And the buckle. American American Eagle buckle.
American Eagle. But not an American Eagle. It's an eagle. It's an American.
All right, here goes.
Breaking it.
12, 15,
Oh,
maybe 122. It might go past that though. I don't know. 22? Who's 116? I don't know.
Stay on classic.
It's still going.
Nah, it's gonna stay.
Oh, this is gonna be one of those. Oh God.
Oh, it's gonna freaking.
Oh, it's 122. Oh,
I bet
God.
you he's watching it.
Oh,
I'm
so freaking close.
I don't think it could have been any
Oh,
closer.
it's so. Look at that. You can't even. I almost. Man, it's like so damn
if I was
close.
if I was Jack McCarty, I'd be throwing a stink right now. Man, I want a redo.
So Classic Drivers Daily.
No, wait, it wasn't Classic Driver.
122.
Oh yeah, it was Classic Driver. Good
Yeah.
job, Classic Driver.
Classic Drivers Daily.
Nice.
Can you write that down real quick?
Yeah. Belt.
Damn, that was crazy. I love those ones when they're just like right on the edge like that. That was badass. So congratulations, Classic Drivers Daily. You got yourself the Grip 6 belt from Freedom Fatigues. All American made, everything Freedom Fatigues does,
One of a
including
kind.
their brand new hat.
Oh, yeah, we forgot that. I forgot to talk about that.
Look at this bad boy.
It is pretty badass.
Chris gave me this on Saturday, and I was like, oh my God, I can't wear this right now because I'm going to end up destroying it.
And
And look at that. That's the best part right there. Freedom Fatigues, made in, won't focus on it, but you get the idea. Made in the USA. Won't focus on it, though.
you know where it's made.
Check that thing out, though. All OD green. I love this freaking hat. Shooter hat, no button on top on purpose, so don't email being like, you forgot my button. Doesn't have a button on top because the button's stupid anyway.
It is stupid.
Period.
And I got the idea when I was making my hats. I've seen them before, and I popped mine off all the time. After being on the range all day, I was tired of getting a headache from having my headset resting on my button.
Yeah.
It gave me a headache.
Yeah,
Literally,
it
put your
smashes into
finger
your
and just push on
frickin'
the top of your head. It hurts.
Yeah.
Gives you a headache.
Yeah.
So I took it off, and I didn't have a headache. So then when I started making my own hats, I'm like, I'm not putting a button on. It's stupid.
Exactly. So this thing is the brand new hat, freedomfatigues.com. If you want to get this thing, multi-cam. It's a multi-cal flag. Multi-cam flag, Freedom Fatigues. It's like it looks white in the thing there, but it's almost like an FDE. It's pretty badass. It's like the perfect color combos on this thing. I love, this is my new favorite hat. This thing is fantastic.
I was a little bummed when you got it on. I was like, man, I can't wear it. Be twinning.
Yeah, it's sweet though. I like the new green one too, but I don't have a new green one yet, so. Eric Johnson said it will match his VR80. Well, I guess we know who's ordering a brand new hat from Freedom Fatigues tonight. Bam, right there. So make sure you guys go check that out. And everything on freedomfatigues.com is all 100% American made. And Chris is the owner, and it is veteran and Leo owned.
Boom.
I bet you we're the only company that could say that anymore.
American made.
100% American made.
100% American made. Veteran owned. LEO. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too many. There's a couple American made. Not many 100% American made. We're kind of in like a tier of ourselves. But I kind of like being over there. I don't like being all those.
No, we don't want that Chinese bullshit.
Get shit out of here.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the video on Freedom Fatigue's Instagram, make sure you go follow and subscribe to all their stuff on Instagram and Facebook and all that. But if you haven't seen the video, go watch the video. What was it, about a week ago, of the hat being made?
Yep.
Of their hats being made. It blew my mind. Like I literally, it was like when we say these are all like custom made, like Chris and Ryan literally pick the colors, like from the
we have
stitching.
books that have like all the back, different colors, different types of materials, front stitching, like the fact that the stitching is a different color. Yet we have to go through the process of doing all that with each hat.
Yeah, it's just badass.
Like holes or no holes. This one has holes. This one has a hole in it. See, this one has like a hole here.
Yep.
I don't know what they do, but hats have them on them. So
Vent hole, I guess. I don't know.
Don't be a vent hole.
Vent your brains.
I guess, but the whole back of it vents it. So I don't know, but yeah. So we do. And they're literally made by hand, like.
Yeah, like it was hands sewing this. I was like, holy shit!
Like pushing it through the machine and hand sewing these hats.
You should go seriously go watch that video.
That's why, like,
cool
look at some people like, dude, my hat, like this is a little bit, or they'll say something about hat, like they're handmade. It'll be like a stitch is off or something, and nothing that like I saw. Like I mean, we inspect, I inspect them.
If you catch it, you
but
don't
it was
send
like
it.
you get these people that will, like they're collectors and they want it to be perfect, and I'm like, all right, we'll send it perfect. Well, then you're looking for a perfect. They're made by hand.
They're all
So like
they're all
it's
different.
Nothing's
Yeah,
perfect. I mean, they're all perfect, but it's like they're always going to be. I don't know, you make stuff by hand, you sew them by hand. There's variation in different products, but it's all good stuff. So get some and enjoy them.
Yeah, exactly. Sarah Yates puts a ponytail hole in her hats. I've seen her do it. It's pretty cool how she does it. Actually, I never thought of that because, let's face it, I don't have a ponytail.
I don't have a ponytail.
But she cuts it. I don't know even where she cuts, like the seam on the top or whatever. And the ponytail comes through. It looks like it was made that way. It's pretty cool.
I could put a bald spot.
A bald spot, so you just don't have a hat.
Just have a hat. Just leave my.
Isn't that called a
snow hat?
What were those things? Visor.
Yes. Old school visor.
We should make an American-made visor for
with
bald
the,
people.
with the green lens.
Yes.
Like, or the red, like it had the green lens that would let the sun shine through. It's like a little green sunglasses.
We have to do this.
I don't know if they even make those anymore.
Oh.
I'm just dating myself there.
I kind of want to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. The Freedom Fatigues visor. You had to sell it in a set with a fanny pack.
And a pair of short shorts.
Yes. Yes, some silkies like I was wearing on the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Freedom Pack.
Freedom pack.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
What do we got?
Sarah said we need a women's ponytail line. I don't know. Kind of cool, I guess. I mean, how would you cut that?
They would have to.
They would just have to
make
like
it.
cut a hole.
Well,
in
they would do it
guess,
during
right?
the process of making
Yeah.
it, but I don't even know if they have something a machine. Because everything they have is like these sewing machines.
Yeah, giant.
Everything is
They'd have to like cut the seam and then somehow sew it so that it was finished.
whatever.
I don't know.
We can figure it out.
Sarah just cuts them. We're just gonna let you keep cutting them, Sarah.
Great.
You keep winning shit, so when you win Freedom Fatigues gift cards and stuff, you can always just buy a new hat if you ruin one. So, the Las Vegas Visor. That's what Screaming Skull Saloon said it was. That's true. It's the Vegas Visor.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be freaking epic.
I didn't know it had a name.
I didn't either,
It's
but
kinda like
it
when
sounds right.
It's like when we were trying to figure out what the name of the mud flaps with the girl on it is. What's the name of the girl on a mud flap?
This is
Mud Flap Girl.
There's Mud Flap Girl.
But, like,
that's what I
it's a
told
sad
Ryan,
girl.
and she was like, "There's no way it's that." I'm
That's-
like, "It's that. It's Mud Flap Girl."
Like, why do you call it mud flap? All right, well, Vegas Visor makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
Didn't know the name of it, just like I didn't know the name of the mud flap.
Yeah. All right. So, there's not a whole lot of gun news going on right now. Oh, we got to open the present. Let's do that
Yeah, let's
first
do that
before I forget.
Yes.
Before I forget, so Jeff Brown. Jeff Brown is, I think, watching, but I'm not 100% sure if he's watching. Hold on. Somebody texted me. Is it Jeff Brown? No, it's not. Okay. Josh Krakowski dropped this present off from Jeff Brown today. I don't have a clue what it is. I have not opened it, although the seam kind of popped on the end, but I haven't even peeked. It might explode. I'm not sure. Let's find out what
What's
it
the
is.
name of that Smurf, by the way? That gave away the exploding.
I don't remember.
Tricky Smurf? I don't-
Tricky Smurf.
Who knows?
All right, let's see what this
Been a
thing
while.
is.
People watching probably don't know what a Smurf is.
Oh, I thought that's badass.
What?
Look at that,
F.
dude. That's badass.
Liking that.
Look at that thing. That thing is sweet. It says it's got the Pew Pew Nation. It's all engraved in there, super deep engraved. God, freedom, protect. EDC.
Look at that.
Who's this guy? This is from Greg Kowalski.
Owner and craftsman. He's right. It looks got to be local. He's got a 248
Yeah, so
phone number.
Woodchopperwoodworks.com.
So go to woodchopperwoodworks.com
Dude, this thing is
and check this stuff out and shoot some business to this guy, man. He's local guy making stuff right here,
This thing
and
is
it looks
sweet.
pretty friggin' sweet.
That's sweet.
I like it.
Yeah, how nice and deep that is too.
Yeah.
God, freedom, protect. EDC, little EDC tray. Dude, that thing is sweet. That's going on top of my safe now. I like it.
Like it.
Wallet, knife, gun, everything fits right in there. Dude, that thing is badass.
See this thing.
That's sweet. Thank you, Jeff.
Impressive.
I
man.
greatly appreciate it.
Greg
Josh
Kowalski.
Krakowski said he's in Grand Blanc, I believe.
All right. Well, Greg, if you're watching, probably not, but
Yeah, let's post.
You
I'm
watch
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna
We're gonna
comment the
share that.
website so people can go check his
Yeah,
stuff
go
out.
check this
It is,
stuff out.
What is it? Is
Wood Chopper Woodworks.com. And if you guys go on to Wood Chopper Woodworks on Instagram and Facebook, you can follow him on there as well. So again, Greg
is freaking
Greg
awesome.
Kowalski, it looks like he's a local Michigander here making some badass products.
established in 2020. So
Heck yeah.
that's a prime example of somebody who was getting bored with COVID. I love it.
I love it.
Right
I'm
before COVID.
making a name.
That
for
is
himself.
sweet, man. God, freedom, protect, EDC. It's hard to see it. There it is. You get the light there. Pew Pew Nation. And that thing is like deep
Yeah,
engraved
it's
too.
carved in
Like
there.
that is, damn, that's badass. I love it. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Jeff wins fan of the day, week, month,
Yeah. Year.
year, decade.
Yeah. That's pretty freaking sweet.
Jeff got one for Josh also. That's awesome. He's got it next to his bed. Yeah, I have like a plastic. It's actually the one I have in my room right now is literally this mixed into the American flag. It's a pretty sweet setup, but it isn't Well, it is kind of handmade, but it's molded. It's Kydex. This thing. What you watching there, again? Here's a little bit.
I have a big fat watch.
Yeah, but look at that. Little watch spot. You got wallet spots, knife spot. That's freaking awesome. Pocket dump. onto a tray so you don't lose shit. I love it.
I think
Dude, that is awesome.
That's in a spot for my nunchucks.
Your nunchucks.
That's it.
Those hang from the side of the bed,
Oh,
don't
I just
they?
hang them from the bed.
Yeah, I hang mine from the bed. So make sure you guys check this dude out, though. Greg Kowalski.
Badass stuff, man.
Greg should start watching the podcast. I might actually reach out to him and maybe we'll do a giveaway with him.
Heck yeah.
What is it? Finely crafted custom furniture, decor, and cabinetry.
I'm going to go check this stuff out now.
I am too.
Definitely.
That's badass. Thank you so much, Jeff, and thank you, Josh, for delivering that tonight.
Absolutely.
So, Jeff, if you were watching, I really greatly appreciate it. That thing is sweet, man.
Yes,
I really
it
love
is.
it. That is super cool. All right, we're going to do a little gun news here, and then we're going to talk about the giveaway. The elephant in the room, this big, scary Thompson submachine gun-ish thing that's not a Tommy gun, but looks like a Tommy gun. It is bad
Scary.
ass. I love this gun.
Oh, me. There.
This thing's badass. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Not a whole lot going on in the firearms world right now. Everything's kind of at a
June was a
standstill.
crazy
We all know
month.
that. But June
Wait a minute.
was nuts.
Freaking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Way to go, America.
I love it. June gun sales were up 8% over 2021. So nothing beats 2020. 2020, there was almost over 2 million firearm sales
In June.
in June alone.
And that's when I asked Andy, I said, what's going on in June 22? Riots? Were the riots going on? Yes, there
The
were.
riots.
Boom. Hey, and there's
Yep.
people walking across yards pointing guns at people, and then other homeowners were pointing guns back. And I guess there was no guns pointed at them, but
Yeah.
people wanted guns to protect themselves, which they should have.
Yeah. So yeah, over 2 million in 2020. In 2022, June of 2022, we had 1,382,287 background checks that passed. That is amazing. So it's the second best June for gun sales ever in the history of Junes.
Let's make, next June, double it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
So yeah, with all this shit going on, I'm going to say that next year June is going to be even bigger.
Gun manufacturers moving in all over the place.
Yeah, right. What the hell? Crazy stuff.
Making guns, selling guns.
So yeah, that's really it for gun news. There really wasn't a whole lot going on right now that I could find. Just stupid stuff that the government's trying to do, but we all know that stuff. So let's do another giveaway. Want to do another quick giveaway here?
Sure. Sorry, I got a case of yawns going on here.
Damn. So we're gonna give away not my tray.
No,
That thing's sweet. We gave that away, right?
don't give away my meat stick over there either.
The half-eaten meat stick.
Well, I don't want to be rude and sit here and chomp on it, but I'm
This
hungry.
has a big black scary gun on the front. I love that gun. That's CZ Scorpion. The new Scorpion 3 Plus Micro, which I like, but I hate at the same time. They changed some stuff on this gun that I'm not a fan of. The Scorpion had a badass mag release down at the bottom here. You just gripped and pulled, and it was out. They changed that to an AR style, which pissed everybody off because you can't use your old magazines. But it is what it is. Odin's Workshop actually figured out a way to allow you to use your old magazines still. Let's see what I got. Do I got any articles in this thing? I don't even know if I do. I do. I have maybe 46. No, that's not mine. That's my gun picture. They used my picture. Didn't give me credit. That's bullshit. Oh yeah, 96. That's me. So I have an article about purchasing your first suppressor, and this is the one with not just guns in it. I forgot about that. So there you go. Stan is famous in this one on the next page. Stan from Not Just Guns. So if you go to Not Just Guns at all, don't go this week because they are closed right now for a huge upgrade to their system. But if you do go after this week, go see Stan and be like, hey, I saw you in the magazine. Can I have your autograph? And he'll turn beet red and be like, it's not that cool. He gets mad about it. It's kind of funny. But
Give Stan some shit.
yeah, give Stan some shit because he's famous. But there you go. My first suppressor. So we're going to give this thing away. PEW Personal Defense World Magazine from Athlon Outdoors, one of the many publications that I write for. We're going to give one of these guys away right now. We get anybody else that just joined us? I don't think so.
Oh, I got it. Sorry.
Buck said Cody and Cole, cool dudes. They are cool dudes. Cole was in a really bad car accident recently, and he's doing pretty good. So if anybody wanted an update on Cole, he hasn't really posted anything, but I did talk to Cole the other day, and he is doing pretty damn good. I think he'll be back to work actually next week. So if anybody was wondering if they saw that, but all right, here we go. Let's switch this thing over. Oops, wrong button. Got to do that one. So many buttons to push. Classic Driver Daily, picking number 1 through 10 for us, so we can shuffle this thing up. Stan is the man. He crashed his Subaru. The not nice, the kind of shitty one. So he didn't really lose much, but other than his pelvis, because he broke it. Yeah, he's pretty messed up, but he's got a pimp cane now, so he's doing good. He's got like a black Raven on it, because if you know Cole,
pimp cane for a while and it sucked, man. Because there was days I'd have to use it, and I'd try not to, and then I'd have to use it, and it's like it sucked.
If you know Cole's crazy ass, though, I guarantee he's gonna have like a sword coming out of that cane and a frickin' 22 or something in no time.
Nice.
Like, I guarantee it. So, Classic Driver Daily said 6, so we're gonna shuffle 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And here we go for Personal Defense World Magazine, published by Athlon Outdoors. No, it was not his Nissan, Buck. It was like, I think he had a Subaru or something like that. That was kind of like his daily driver, back and forth to worky thing. I know it wasn't the Nissan.
What are we looking at here? 114.
114 maybe?
Josh.
I don't know. It's still moving pretty good. It could be
Go all the way to
115.
John.
John Ford is 115.
I
114.
think Josh is getting the magazine.
It looks like it might be.
Josh.
Oh,
It is.
Kurkowski.
Josh.
Josh Kurkowski.
Jacob.
All right. Congratulations, Josh. You got yourself the Personal Defense World. Talking about how to purchase your first suppressor and what to look for and stuff. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, everybody knows the delivery guy got rewarded. He did. That's true. Josh was just here a little while ago. Josh, come back and pick up your magazine, man.
I can pick this shit up.
So, as everybody knows, we have this giveaway going. And if you don't know, then you better ask somebody, because there it is. You can win the Roaring Rebel from POF Firearms, Patriot Ordnance Factory. It is a 22. This thing is so badass. It is a 22 Tommy gun AR combo thingamajigger. That's how I can describe this thing. It is freaking awesome. So I saw this gun at Not Just Guns a while back, and I had to have it. So, me doing what I do for a living, I reached out to POF, and I was like, hey, I want to do a review on this gun, because they'll send you a gun, you do a review on it, and if you do like it, you can buy it afterwards or whatever. I want to do a review. They're like, oh, it's a limited edition thing. We don't actually have any. I don't think we saw that clear. We don't actually have them. I don't think we can get you one. It's like, dude, come on. So I'm like, you know what? I need this gun. So I reached out to Mike over at Not Just Guns, and Mike found me one. During this time, I went and got this thing. 2 days later, this thing shows up at my house. I have an FFL, so companies can send me guns directly to my house. This thing shows up, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I know this box because it comes in a freaking... Hold that for a sec. It comes in a freaking guitar case. This is the case for it. You get a guitar case with your Tommy gun. How badass is that? So the case is a savior, guitar case, which is freaking awesome by itself. So I already knew what was in there, and I'm like, wait, they said they couldn't get me one. Well, they did. So I inadvertently bought 2 of these things. So I said, you know what, Pew Pew Nation, somebody from Pew Pew Nation needs this gun. So we did a giveaway. So we're doing a giveaway. It is not full yet, so we're not giving this thing away today. Unfortunately, I really wanted to give it away. But what you do is you go to PewPewNationUSA.com. You purchase your 1-ounce copper coin. It is solid, 100% solid 1-ounce copper with the Second Amendment on the one side and the Minuteman on the other side. They're badass coins by themselves. You purchase your coin. It gets you a spot into the giveaway. You can purchase additional coins that get you additional spots, or you can decide to pay more for 1 coin to get more spots. So every $10 that you, whoops, wrong one. Every $10 that you spend, you get a spot into the giveaway, pretty much. So, with that being said, we have 35 coins left. I know this for a fact because I got everybody that has ordered to date. Well, I shouldn't say to date because 2 orders came through after I shipped everything, of course. So if you ordered before 4 o'clock today, 3 o'clock today, your coin is in the mail, just so you know. Or your multiple coins, however many you ordered, whatever the case might be, it is in the mail. So those are all coming. But we have 35 coins left, so we have to sell those 35 coins before we can give this thing away. And I don't know why nobody would want. I don't know who wouldn't want this gun. Chris wants this gun. He's mad that I was giving it
I
away.
actually offered to buy it, but I saw that he was giving it away. I was ready to punch him.
He almost did punch me.
I did.
But then he bought 100 spots to the giveaway.
No, I didn't buy any spots.
He didn't buy any.
I can't buy spots.
Jeff, your coin is in my truck because I'm not shipping you yours because screw you, you're my brother. But yes, so this thing is up for grabs. If we can fill it, 35 spots left. If we can fill the damn giveaway, we will give it away next week. But we got to fill it up. So, Mark, I got your 10 coins. They're actually in the mail. Well, you actually had 15 coins, just so everybody knows. Mark has a lot of entries. I think you had 14 or 15 coins that went out in the mail today. So
you mail a pound of coins?
Yes. Yes. It was pretty awesome.
Sweet.
It was pretty awesome. So
Only
yes,
copper.
I mailed, actually I mailed more than a pound because I mailed like 85 more than
Well, I
that.
just made 1 pound of
A lot. I mailed a lot today.
Just 1 pound of Mark, right?
What's
So
that?
you ordered the 116?
Yes, Mark got 1 pound.
There you go. Pound of coins. Pound of copper.
Jeff's seen me like 100 times. You have seen me like 100 times. And for some reason you decided to never ask me for your coins, so I forget to give them to you. Idiot.
Yeah.
But so make sure, we got to fill this thing. So share the shit out of it. I will make a post with the flyer tonight. Make sure you guys share the shit out of it. Let's get this thing filled. And if we get it filled, we will give it away live on Pew Pew Nation next week.
Yes, sir.
That would be pretty awesome. Chris will actually cry on the air. Because somebody won't. And it'll be real then. It'll be like,
I'll really
I want my gun. It is sweet. Look at him. Yeah. Rob just messaged me on Facebook. Rob, everything went out today. So, everything. That is in the mail as well. Copper is going up in value. Eventually. They just look cool. They're like challenge coin size, so they're really badass looking. So make sure you go get your spots. PewPewNationUSA.com. Click the giveaway tab, and you can get them right through there. And my brother said he's going to win it, so everybody better buy some extra spots so that he does not win it. So we don't want Jeff to win it. So there you go. Roaring Rebel. I got 2 ads. Boom. 1 ounce copper coins. Get you a spot into the giveaway. Win it to next week if it sells out. If it doesn't sell out, we're just going to keep going. I can't give it away until it's sold out. So, way too much money invested right now. Because I accidentally bought 2. But, should we give one more thing away at the end of the day here? One more? We got one more magazine here you could do?
Let's save it.
Or do you want to do something else?
Save it for next week.
Let's give one away.
One.
Yeah, do one more.
Alright.
We'll do one more. Why not? I got a bunch over here. Alright, we're doing one more magazine giveaway, and then we are out of here so that you guys can go buy your coins. Get your entries so we can give that thing away. So, Tactical Life Gun Annual. Again, from Athlon Outdoors. I don't know if I have any articles in here because I don't do a ton with Tactical Life. But I am shooting the cover for Tactical Life on Friday. So, I guess I do more than I normally think I do. I do have an article in here as well. So that is awesome. I don't know where it is though. Oh, there it is, 62. The Mac 19. I missed this gun. There it is. Look at that. Built to fight. Boom. Mac 19 article from Mac Industries. Pretty badass gun there.
Thank you.
And they got this thing set up weird. There it is. Josh Macbeth. Some of you might know this guy, this ugly dude in the pictures. Look at him shooting that thing. He loved that gun too. I love that gun. I wish I never got rid of that gun. I sold it. Traded it for a quad actually. It was worth it though.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're giving this thing away. Tactical Life Gun Annual to one lucky winner. And
Josh, pick a number.
is that who it was? Josh? Yeah. Josh, pick a number 1 through 10. No problem, Rob. Sorry it took so long to get everything out. I literally spent the entire day shipping today, so trying to catch up on everything. It's crazy. Come on, Josh, pick a number.
Actually borrowed my printer for that shit.
I did. That thing is badass.
Yeah, probably
that
a lot faster than hand.
Oh my
handle
god, dude,
stuff.
that thing made. I printed. It was like 60-something labels today. Like it was. I don't know how I would have done that without your printer. That thing is sweet.
There you go.
I don't think you're getting it back.
You can use it. That's all I need.
Josh Krakowski, pick a number. I appreciate that.
I have another one. That was actually our backup.
Was
That
it?
the first one.
I like that
Another
thing.
one I got now has the roll sits right inside it,
Yeah.
and it just prints.
I
it
stuck
right
that thing on my ottoman with in the like my little tray, you know, and it just rolled along with it. It was perfect.
Perfect.
All right, Josh Krakowski's apparently not going to pick a number,
now.
so
3.
3 it is. Ready? Shuffle it.
1,
1, 2, 3,
Go.
and spinny spin. Josh, you missed your opportunity if you comment.
So, Josh.
You suck, Josh. He's still like dancing around about his win. I got a magazine. All right, who's going to be the last wiener of the day? Said wiener.
Peter Griffin's
All right, 112 maybe. It's moving pretty quick still. 112. Or is it 122? It looks like 112. It's going to do it. 112 is
Boom. Chris Martin.
Chris Martin. Congratulations, Chris Martin. You got yourself Tactical Life gun buyer or gun annual from Athlon Outdoors. So congratulations. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Episode 111 of Pew Pew Nation Live.
Yeah.
Make sure that you guys share this page, share our Instagram, our Facebook if you're not already on there. Make sure you get your ass over there and get on there.
Yeah, follow us.
Follow Freedom Fatigues on Instagram and Facebook, and go on their website, sign up for their mailing list, because I highly recommend you do that, because you will get some crazy, crazy American deals.
We hook our email list.
They really do.
Fierce, man.
It's
You gotta get on
ridiculous.
that and tell everybody else to get on there. We'll hook you up.
Yeah, it's insane. So make sure you guys get over there. Go get this new hat. FreedomFatigues.com. The new.
You better get over there while you can, because I can see those flying.
Those are going to fly.
Off
These
the
are
shelf.
badass. I love this hat. It's sweet. Everybody, if you won something today, make sure you message me. Let me know what you won and your address and all that good stuff. Make sure everybody goes over and shares this post. I'm going to go post it right now on Facebook. Look for it in the next 5 minutes and go over there and share the shit out of it, because we need to give this gun away. I want to give a gun away next week. We're going to have to clutch it out or pull it out of Chris's clutch here, because he will not let it go.
Cold, dead
Cold
hands.
live hands.
Cold
Right
dead.
now.
Oh, you're going to have to. No,
I had to kill you for it,
kill
though.
me for it.
So yes, thank
Sorry,
you.
I had to die for his gun.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, huge thank you to Jeff for the badass EDC tray. God, freedom, protect. This is a local company, Wood Chopper Woodworks. So
Damn.
make sure you guys check them out, woodchopperwoodworks.com. Look at this. This thing is so sweet, man. I'm excited.
I love it.
Nice deep engraving on there, the Pew Pew Nation logo. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it, and greatly appreciate all of you for watching and joining us. And we will see you all next week, and hopefully give away a gun. Thanks for
See ya.
watching, guys.
Thank you.